How do I get customers for my cleaning company? How do I get clients for my cleaning business? Number one question, regardless what forum you attend, what social media you're participating, wherever cleaners collaborate and exchange ideas, number one question is, where do I get people? And we know the only way to keep growing company is keep adding more customers. So we know this question is super important. And therefore, I'd like to dive into this. Some say outbound marketing is great. Pick up the phone, it's the best and it worked best for me. The others will say, no, actually door to door or cold mails and cold emails. And those are like all outbound. The others, like me, would be more towards like, hey, bring them into yourself, inbound, do the search engine optimization, do the paid per click campaigns, do the Google AdWords and etc. But which one is the best? Which one is the most effective? And people get confused, too much information. Everyone is right in their own way and no one is misinforming because we talk based on our background. But did you know that on average, a customer needs to interact with your brand for 7 hours, 11 touch points in different places, in 4 different locations before they decide to buy from you? That's mind blowing. And let's break this down. First, let's understand what 7-11-4 rule means. It's all about exposure. The more your potential clients see and hear about you, the more they interact with your brand, the more likely they are to trust you. This isn't just random numbers that I'm throwing. This is a thorough study backed by research from Google. So why it matters? In a cleaning business, trust is everything, and we know that. When we go into somebody's place, we go to their sacred domain. They're opening up their houses, pets, businesses, money, contracts, belongings, and in most cases, we have unprecedented unsupervised access to their belongings and loved ones. Therefore, trust is super important in this business. Your clients are letting you into their personal spaces. The 7-11-4 rule helps you to build that trust before they even meet you. And that's the intent of it. The more they see you, the more they start trusting you. Let's dive into the psychology behind this. Repetitive exposure builds familiarity, and familiarity breeds trust. And what happens? People buy from people know, like, and trust. And that's our intent, to build trust. This principle is known more like mere exposure effect. Studies in psychology show that the more we see something, the more we tend to like it. I mean, why do Burger King and McDonald's continuously keep advertising? Why the other big brands that continuously do the same thing? We don't necessarily pull the trigger and buy it at the same time, but the more we see it, it's that mere exposure effect. The more they drilling their brands into our heads, and sometimes unwillingly we just recognize that brand and start buying it. And that's your intent as well. As a small startup cleaning business owner, your intent to drill your brand deeply into your potential prospects' brains, and whenever the cleaning need occurs, they think about you. So let's do 2 case studies. Consider ABC Cleaning, and they doubled their client base in 6 months by implementing a targeted social media strategy, hitting those 11 touch points, because touch points are different places. They see you in different places. But another company, let's say XYZ Cleaners, which utilized local events and face-to-face interactions, they're contributing significantly to their 7-hour exposure. Because in social media, when people see you, it's like short interactions, but it's not building up that 7 hours, versus when you go to some place and then people see you and you talk to them, and that 7 hours goes up really quickly. So content is king when it comes to achieving these touch points, because first we have to go for the touch points. From informative blogs about cleaning tips and engaging how-to videos, before and afters, stain removals, your goal is to keep your potential clients interested in coming back for more information. So the concept should be, first time you're not there to sell, you are building goodwill. That's what will eventually lead you to sell. But if your mindset is like first time and you pop up on their screen on a Facebook and like, buy from me, I'm the best cleaning company, they just scroll past it, right? But instead, how about you try to teach them something? Mix this chemical with this, and this is how you're gonna get this, get rid of this smell, and etc. Alike. Then they're like, oh, good. Goodwill goes up. They keep coming back for your content, so they keep seeing you more and more often, which means the touch points are now going up. Digital marketing is your best friend blueprint for spreading your brand across multiple locations. And we know that. Search engine optimization, that ensures that you show up on clients toward top search results when they search, for example, best cleaning company, Baltimore, right? And that's the keyword that I'm going for. Ensures that you show up when people search for you. PPC, which also stands for paid per click ads, can push your ads services towards the top of those search results. And then you've got the social media platforms are perfect for personal touches that lead to engagement. That's where you get the engagement. So people search for you in search engine optimization, and then you kind of start coming up, and then paid per click campaigns, then you on top, and then they start engaging with you. So your touches are going up. Email marketing and reviews are super important, especially reviews that people are mostly neglect. We're like, hey, we know we're good, we do good work, and we don't ask for reviews, and we even don't know how to ask for reviews. Actually, ask me if you're interested in me putting the video how to extract reviews. We're still getting better at it, but I'm happy to share what I have and what I know, because that's the intent of this channel. Email marketing is another one. Can softly nudge your leads towards the 7-hour mark with valuable content. So you're kind of dripping them with valuable content, and each time the content comes from you, now they look for it. Now your ad shows up, they look for it. And ad, I'm not saying you selling ad, it's like you providing value. It's all about building goodwills. Meanwhile, showcasing reviews and testimonials, which is super important on your website, and social media ads, it adds credibility and trust, pushing those on the fence towards a decision, because that's what you want to do. Because at some point, when they're like on the fence, we need to provide a social proof, and that's what happens: social media posts and then the testimonials. So implementing the 7-11 4 rule might seem daunting task, and that's true. That's a lot of platforms. As a cleaning owner, I know you have no time, literally like running out of time doing everything. But how do you eat an elephant? A small piece by small piece. And what you want to do is start tackling one thing and then go to another one. Let's say social media is where you shine and you've got a lot of friends that follow you on your social media channel, then go there. Like, start putting your before and after ads. Maybe you're an outbound person and you've got a lot of friends, or perhaps you're trying to switch from your full-time job to this, and then you go to networking events. I mean, if you are already in a networking event, start mentioning you do that cleaning services. I actually have a separate video how to reach out and get your first customer and the 10th customer, because once you know that, that's good. Remember, there are also like car magnets that you can utilize. There's a lot more stuff that you can do that will help you in hitting those 7-11-4 rules. So now that we know about 7-11-4 rule, now you tell me which strategy is the most effective. Is it the calling? Is it the inbound? Or it's the combination? Me personally, I excel at inbound, and you guys know that already if you've been watching my channel, and I'm trying to get better at outbound, and that's something that I've missed previously. I didn't excel on that, and it dawned on me that I figured out that I was leaving half of the bread literally on the table, and that's why I'm trying to get better at outbound, and I'm super happy to share the stats as I learn. But for you, the best will be if you can master them simultaneously. But again, you don't want to do the whole thing at once. Small pieces by small pieces. And that's how you do this. So focus on one platform or a strategy at a time, and then gradually you want to expand your efforts. Remember, it's all about consistency, quality interactions, and with your potential customers, and making that flavor, leaving a good taste, a goodwill that next time they crave for your content. If you did like that, like and write in this video. I can't wait to see you and provide more valuable information. See you there. Thanks again. Bye-bye.